Hi everybody, this is Spring, the fiber enthusiast, coming to you with another knit stitch pattern. Today's knit stitch pattern is called the Chevron seed stitch. So as you can see, it's got the chevron points here. Okay, so for this pattern, for this swatch, I cast on a total of 18 stitches. That is one salvage edge stitch on each side. Those will always be knitted. And then 2 repeats in the center, 2 repeats of 8. Okay, so let's get started. For today's tutorial, I'm using just a basic 4-weight yarn with a US 8 or 5.5 millimeter circular knitting needle. So when you hear that, it's because the cord is rubbing on the table. Okay, so this is a 4-row repeat. It's very, very easy to do. I'm going to go through one full 4-row repeat with you. And then what you would do is continue on repeating those same 4 rows. I will also timestamp each row beginning in the description box below. So like I said, I cast on enough for a 1-stitch salvage edge on each side of the actual pattern. I will always knit those. In between my stitch markers is where the pattern begins and ends. So I'm going to flip that stitch marker over there, and we're going to begin row 1. Row 1 is really, really, really simple. You purl 1 and knit 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's your repeat across. Purl 1, knit 1, 2, and 3. Purl 1, knit 1, 2, 3. Purl 1, knit 1, 2, 3. I'm going to transfer that stitch marker and knit my salvage stitch. Turn your work over and we'll begin row 2. Starting by knitting my salvage stitch, and then we will begin row 2 pattern. Row 2 pattern begins with knit the first stitch, purl 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, knit 1, purl 1. Now we're going to repeat that. Knit 1, purl 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, knit 1, purl 1. Now I'll knit that salvage edge. And turn your work. We will begin row 3, starting with knitting that salvage edge. And now we begin row 3 pattern. Row 3 is knit 2, 1, 2, purl 1, knit 3, 1, 2, 3, purl 1, knit 1. Now we'll repeat. Knit 2, 1, 2, purl 1, knit 3, 1, 2, and 3, purl 1, knit 1, and now I'll knit that selvage stitch, turn your work over, and we will begin row 4, which is the last row of the stitch pattern. I'm going to knit that first stitch, which is my selvage stitch, transferring my stitch marker as I come to it. And now we start row 4's pattern. Purl 2, 1 and 2, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 3, 1, 2, and 3, and now we will repeat that. Purl 1, 2, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 3, 1, 2, and 3, and now I'll knit that selvage stitch, and turn your work over. That is your 4-row repeat. It is in multiples of 8. And here you can see we have started the stitch pattern of our chevron seed stitch. At the end of the video, I will also insert how to cast on and how to knit and purl video playlist. If you do not know how and would like to learn, please check out the videos. So that is a fun stitch. I've always wanted to do this in a sweater. I just have yet to do it. Have you used the chevron seed stitch? What do you think of it? I know that I like it, and it being a simple 4-row repeat, I think it would be fun to do with multiple things, maybe even like the top of socks or something like that. I would have to work out working it in the round, but I think it would be a lot of fun. I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please let me know down in the comment section. I, again, will put the timestamps to each of the 4 rows and the multiples down in the description box as well. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you do work this up, I would love to see what you have or what you just worked up with this. I would love to see it. You can find all of the links to get a hold of me. Email, Facebook group, Instagram, all that stuff down in the description box as well. So until our next tutorial, thank you very much again for watching. Be blessed and be a blessing. Bye, everybody.